All right, Coach Witt said this win ranks right up there with some of the great wins he's had at the Utes. So let's bring in David Nixon, Stevenson, Sylvester, and dive right into this win over Washington. Now, early on, bit of a struggle, especially trying to stop the Washington's pass game.
Yeah, Jacob Easton got off to a hot start, found themselves up 14-3. Utah trying to search and find their identity. Finally came along, but really Jacob Easton, like I said, off to a hot start.
Yeah, you're 6'6", 230 pounds, and you have a strong arm. You don't want to just sit back in the pocket and play a backyard football, and that's exactly what he did here in the first quarter. He had this amazing cup where he could just deliver the ball. There, a long 3rd and 17 conversion where he made it. But later on in that second half, we had something at halftime that got into these guys because they started to get pressure. Here you see Pennicini getting right up the middle, and then on the very next play, you see him get off his mark with pressure here and gets the pick to Jalen Johnson. So that defense had something going on at halftime that turned them out, and they started to bring pressure.
That's the beauty about pressure. Pressure makes the quarterback right there, uneasy feet. He's on his back foot, throws it. We got a guy like Jalen Johnson, the type of ability he has. When he's out in the open, he's going to come with big interceptions. And this was a big game changer for Utah. So we talk about the secondary. Jalen Johnson, obviously fantastic, but also this defensive line deserves some credit. Bradley and I coming off the edge, he's tough to stop.
Yeah, he is a beast. And all you young defensive linemen out here, this is what you want to do. You get upfield, as Bradley and I does here, but once you get upfield, don't keep going upfield. Bradley and I cuts Easton's escape out of the pocket off and then just makes an amazing play right here, and Easton has nowhere to go.
Well, I like the way he uses his hands as well, right, on that offensive tackle. Wax on, wax off, we say. You come in and get the hands going. Fantastic job giving the hands, comes out with a big sack. So defensive, they held their own. But let's talk about the offensive side of the ball. Tyler Huntley, this guy's the ultimate game manager. No interceptions, 19 of 24 for 284 yards. Fantastic outing by him. And just throughout the afternoon, picking apart this Washington defense.
Yeah, Huntley played amazing. And in that second half, you really saw his touch passing. So he's just a complete quarterback right now. One of the best quarterbacks in the Pac-12 and in the nation at 80% in this game. But look at the ball. He puts it in a tight coverage, a tight window right there. Only Jalen Dixon can get it. He did an amazing job that whole second half.
And that was a 3rd and 12 situation. I feel like in that fourth quarter, 3rd down for 3rd down and long, he was picking apart the Washington defense. But also he picked him apart with his legs as well. And this is a guy who obviously is a little bit hobbled, but he still finds a way to get in the end zone.
Look, this guy is a warrior. He did an amazing job yesterday. He got into the end zone no matter what, whether he was giving the ball to Zach Moss or delivering it on a passing touchdown to Zach Moss. But here he used his legs and showing what he can do in multiple sites, even with a bum leg, as you can see here. I would want to follow this guy. He is definitely somebody to lead this team, and why he's a captain on this team. He's a straight warrior.
I was going to say, you see the C on his chest. I mean, there's the reason why the guys rally around a guy like this, who is hobbled. The guys step up. They try to play for him. So, listen, Utah's rolling all cylinders right now. It's actually pretty fun to watch them. I don't see anybody getting in their way. You got, Pac-12 championship game coming up. I tell you what, it's exciting to see what's going to happen the rest of the season.
Yeah, it just sucks for Utes fans. We got a bye week, so we don't get any Utah football.
Get some rest, though. Tyler Huntley, get the leg going. Got some other guys banged up. Get some rest.
Yeah, Coach Witt did call Huntley the leader of that team and one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Converted 5 third downs late in the game, big time. All right, you guys will be back with Jeremiah in a little bit. JJ.